Alright, welcome back to more Slay the Spire 2. Uh, we are kind of on a roll here. Quite a few wins in a row, climbing up Ascensions. We played a double Regent a couple days ago, because we just absolutely threw this run in the garbage. Then we had a great run there. 7 stars Royal Gamble early. And then yesterday had an awesome Necrobinder run with Enchanted Eradicate, a couple Lethalities, and picked up 2 late Neurosurges, and then Brightest Flame as our Act 2 Ancient. So, fun stuff there. So that means today we are trying to win on the Defect, Ascension 2. So we won 3 Ascension 2 runs before. So let's try and get the Defect down. Now, we've done a lot of orb stuff with the Defect, but we have not really cracked any of the other pieces. So I think Transform, Strike, and Defend is real strong. Just generally, because Strikes and Defends are not great cards, and especially on Defect, and probably Regent also, because you have an entire mechanic separate from these in Orbs or Stars, right? Transform can like really dictate the start of the run. I don't think there's anything wrong with either of these, but I think this has the highest upside, right? Could also backfire, but there's so many ways for this to really improve the deck. So we do this one. So what did we get here? Scavenge, which isn't fantastic, but there's a ton of status cards going around, and so this can help get rid of those. And then Shatter has just been excellent. We want to look to pick up orbs with this, and kind of carry that forward. But even just a 1 cost 11 AOE damage card is not bad. So good start. We don't need to prioritize a shop as highly because we've already kind of trimmed the deck. We would like to pick up, because we cut a defensive card, we would like to pick up 1 more defensive card before we move on, because this doesn't really impact our play now. So we don't really want to remove early. So we don't have to prioritize these, which means we'd prefer to go right. But this is 6 fights, potentially 7, 8 fights in a row. That seems difficult. So 5, no campfire. Well, 1 campfire, 1 elite, 2 elite. We could potentially get 3 elites here. I mean, I wonder if it's okay to try this, because this path looks way better, right? Going on this side of things than it would be going through this side. There's just no campfires here, and we certainly don't want to skip. So I think we want to do that this side, and just hopefully we can find something good to do with our gold here. If we have to remove a strike because we picked up something here, so be it. But we'd like to do something a little stronger than that. So let's go that way. Our friendly neighborhood Nibbits. Yikes. No block card there. I'm going to turn the volume down a little. Because it was high. Yeah, and we just... I think playing Zap there is actually better damage. We didn't need it. Yikes. So we don't have any way to take advantage of these yet. We would love to be able to take advantage of this. Orbs are pretty strong. Go for the eyes. As a way to help block. Might be better than these 2 right now, because we do need to find a way to block effectively before we get to here. Maybe we can find it here. But I also don't think Go for the Eyes is very offensive. to our plans. I'd love to be able to take Capacitor here, but we just have like absolutely no hope of being able to use it right now. So maybe we can feel confident that we could before too long, but that seems... Okay, great turn one. Excellent turn one. Play those. Okay, good fight. I love a Chaos. This is 2 orbs on the upgrade, right? That's a decent upgrade. I don't think either of these are excellent upgrades. This is an okay upgrade. Obviously, Zap Dual Cast maintains, you know, solid upgrades. But this upgrade is pretty strong. I don't... There is a... We've seen a lot of cards, I think we unlocked some last time, that are about like creating statuses and stuff like that. And I haven't played with that yet, and I don't think starting with a boost away on, you know, floor 3 when we already have, you know, an orb card is where we want to be. So I think we want to take Chaos for that reason. This or that. Well, now we have something to remove. It's ethereal though. Is that better than removing a strike? Or we just take some extra gold and go into the shop? What's this? First debuff, double its effect. Okay, well that's not excellent on this character. We don't have a ton of debuff, but it does make this quite a bit better. So let's see what we have here. Claw. Charge battery's okay. Yeah, nothing excellent here. Bulk up is interesting, but the problem is we already kind of went into some orb stuff. So I think... Now the question is, do we remove this or do we remove a strike? Because this will remove itself first time we draw it. I feel like we need to keep our damage. Like we do have to be able to kill things. So, and I think we buy a potion because we're about to go do 2 elite fights. We have 2 good upgrades now because this makes this quite excellent. 2 weak is pretty good. But I think 2 random orbs for now. If we could guarantee that we always applied weak with this, that would be better, I think. But since it only applies weak if it attacks, I think we can skip it. Yeah, and we want to go this way, right? So hopefully we take no damage here. We can upgrade again. I think it's okay to do this. Because now if we Chaos into... Yikes. So 8 and 8, and we have a Plasma. Oh, I forgot about the damage from the actual attack. It just kills it. Excellent. All right, love Lightning Rod. This is both defense and offense. It gives us some passive orb generation. Been really happy with this card so far. And actually, are we looking to upgrade that? 7 block, is that good? I don't know. It might be a go for the eyes angle now. I think it might be, especially because the Act 1 elites, like, they attack a lot. In the worst one for us, for a go for the eyes, but it's going to make our Shatter look incredible here. So we just... This Scavenge is going to be good against his debuffs here. Okay. Take one. We want to be able to kill this turn with this. So just in because we don't have this now, right? So we have to be able to do that without. Maybe we should have waited to shuffle that back in. Okay. We'll go for the eyes this, strike this, defend, scavenge that. So we got 2 more here. Some decent block this turn though. Yeah. 14, not quite blocking everything. 6. I think we take you down to 8. Take a little damage here. Maybe we could have used a potion, but it doesn't. 5 damage is not really. Now this turn could be bad, but no. This turn is excellent. It turns out. Okay, good fight. Block potion's great. Oh, I guess we should have picked this up after we picked up the gold. Oh well. No. Now compile driver is interesting because we do have this chaos. So I think a speculative compile driver is fine. See what we get here. Vambritz's is good. I want the event here. Okay, this is perfect for us. We get to remove another strike now because we picked up compile driver. We have plenty of stuff. We would like to play no strikes in our deck if we can help it. Yeah, and with 3 potions, I feel like we should be able to. Ow. Oh, I forgot. I just picked this up and I already forgot about it. So this guy's going to do a big attack this turn, yeah. Which is great because we can do that. Yep. Okay, it turns out Shatter is excellent. It just does so much damage. Oh, Heart of Iron is nice. That helps us live. I don't really think when a status card is created. We don't create any currently. So that's one of the cards that helps with that kind of deck. Is Hotfix, if we had like a Skim or a Cool Headed or something maybe. But like, because it would be nice to pair this on the turns where we're shattering, but our chances of doing that are very low currently. Do we want another block card? Maybe. But is it charge battery? I'd love to pick up a Glacier, I think. We got some potions here. We definitely want to use one. I think Heart of Iron is exactly where we want to be. Ding. Okay, excellent. Lightning Rod. Huh. I don't know. if I'm supposed to play this or not. I think I'm supposed to, but and then I'm sure I'm supposed to play that. So we take 2 damage here. Then this turn we have Gulf of the Eyes for the weak. We have Compile Driver to draw. Oh. So if we 6, it's at 34, 48, or 38, 28. And Shatter. Yeah, we're not going to get back around to draw this again, so... Oh, you can play this on an empty hand to gain the energy. For some reason, that wasn't making sense in my brain. But we should kill this turn. Yeah. Excellent. Good bird fight. We got our potion back. So this encourages us to add cards to the deck if we want to heal. Flak Cannon. So I think this is the one we unlocked. Yeah. 8 damage to a random energy for each card exhausted. All your status cards. So that's even draw, discard. Interesting. But we have no way to create them currently, so. Same thing here. So this is going to be Giant Head, right? Is Refract good in that fight? I suppose if we draw it early it is. But then after that it's terrible. What about the Phantom fight? It's not good there either. I think, unfortunately, I think we have to skip. How do we feel about Giant Head with 35 HP? I wish we could get a card to draw a card. Or do we take another shop, get rid of this strike? Try to buy a powerful card? Let's try going to a shop. We can streamline the deck up. Refract is back. Scrawl? Focus Potion. Ooh, can't buy them both. Can't buy Scrawl and remove. Is Scrawl good enough? Oh, it retains, it does. Oh. No, I think it's just. Okay, not the shop we were hoping for. The Mauler. It's exactly the card we were hoping to draw. And then this turn we have a Plasma, we get better. Not an excellent turn. So 11 and 8, 19, 25 damage here. I don't think so. I think that just is asking to take a lot of damage. So it's because we have so much damage coming. Take none. And hopefully we can kill this turn. We just have to, yeah, bang. Bang, bang. Block Potion better than Weak Potion? Oh wow, a turbo here. We really need some card draw before we take a turbo. Because we already have a Scavenge. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we have to skip that turbo. Would love to pick it up. I think we're resting here. Vantum can deal us quite a bit of damage. Got to remember this slippery business. Seven. And then hopefully we get weak here. Nice. So 4 weak. Okay, and then big attack. Might use block potion here. Okay, finally we can start dealing some damage. Do we take 6? I think we take 6. 3 wounds. We can play some really bad hands this turn, like strike, growth the eyes, wound, wound. What a good draw, actually. Okay. Multi-attack turn, still weak for it. He's weak for the next one, all the next ones. And 16. No, I don't think so yet, because we have to survive next turn. And we're going to be getting 5 from this. Alright. Now, favorite to kill here. Wow. Okay. Yikes. But no damage there. Can we miss? I don't think we can miss killing here. Yeah. So, didn't end up costing us too much. Okay. We're not a flat cannon deck. Are we a creative AI deck? I kind of think we might be. We're generating a decent amount of extra energy, and Scavin lets us, if we get powers that like would throw things out of whack, it lets us do it. And we can also, in the fights we don't need creative AI, dunk it for energy. Buffer's strong, don't get me wrong, but this is just like buffer in a box, right? Right? So, and you guys know how much I love these cards, so. We take the Hive, so is this Knowledge Demon? That's his icon, yeah. Alright, let's see here. We have some money. We have 2 strikes left, 1 strike left, almost strikeless. So a shop would be okay. It's not essential though. Wow, there's only elites in the... So we have 3 separate paths to get 3 elites. Which of these paths looks... And this can go either way. So it's this one. I don't like this path. So not this. This one lets us go only 2 fights into the elite. Shop and then elite fight elite. Well, actually, we could go this way. Get a campfire here instead of trade a campfire for a question mark. That forces us into 2 shops. We can get 2 remove. We only need 1 though. I don't know. Forced into 2 shops. One campfire. We pick up an extra campfire here. Make it a little safer. We also have the dump out here. We can pick a campfire up here. So this is, I think this path is just better. So let's see what the eye worm has for us. Imbued. Wow. Dual cast into quad cast. Whew. So wow. If we, what are we playing with this? I think what we're playing with that is just chaos, right? We just start with 3 orbs. That has to be excellent, right? We could start with an extra fusion or an extra plasma orb. We could start a dark orb. We could just start with a ton of damage. This has to be excellent, right? Yeah, let's try it. I do want to try because I think all the characters have like a bonus that instead of upgrading the relic like it did in Slay 1, it upgrades a card. Well, no, because Silent has the upgraded ring still. Interesting. Have we seen Black Blood? But so I do want to play with this at some point, but I think we have an interesting start here with chaos. So let's see how that goes. Yeah. Holy. I think we're favored in this fight because of lightning orbs. We get their max damage without too much. So we play this for sure. We play this for sure. Evoke all the orbs, huh? Kill this. 2, 3. That's got to be worth it. Wow. Okay, excellent. Gambler's Brews, great potion. This is, we make a lot of energy, huh? Nah, it's gotta be cool headed. Gotta be cool headed. We needed a frost orb. Mirror? Okay, question. If we mirror chaos with the enchant, is the enchant included? Because that is a really strong turn 1. And I think I might just be down to figure that out. Because we have a full potion belt. We have a remove, but I think it did copy it. Okay. Wow. We just start with 5 channeled orbs. Interesting. That's got to make us incredibly strong, right? So first one. Yeah. Scavenge. And actually, now that we're out of Act 1, I don't know that I hate him taking that. Because we have found 0 card draw. This is kind of card draw. Oh, now we have a cool headed, though. And Compile Driver. And now that we have this, Compile Driver is insanely better. No, we want it. We want it. Yeah. Hologram? Hologram any good for picking this back up? Picking a cool headed backup? I don't think so. I don't think we need it. Okay, more bugs. Glass orbs, maybe? Okay. Four. Okay, we got them. Double energy. Double energy, they say. Kind of wishing I'd take that Tempest. Chose cool headed over it, right? Now I think we're strong enough doing this business that is that a mistake? I don't know what I'm supposed to. It's possible I should just be taking a second lightning rod just to get more orb channeling. But the problem is, like, we just start so strong with orbs. Maybe because of this I'm supposed to take lightning rod. Frost. Okay, we are frost gamers, it appears. Oh, this is just at the next 4 turns. That is not as good as I thought it was. Okay, good glass orbs. Took a little damage here, though. Maybe we should have used a potion. Yeah. I think we're getting that on the table. Yes, I would like to win the fight. Alright. And we get there. Fire potion. Darkness. Darkness is a way to build some damage, but we go through orbs so quickly, I don't think we really have time for darkness to do its thing. Yeah, unupgraded. If we didn't take upgraded, I don't think we're taking unupgraded, right? Is 46 HP enough to do 2 elite fights? I tend to think it is. What's our upgrade? Is it this? No, it's going to be this, right? Draw 2 cards, yeah. Okay. Now this guy can do some damage. Okay, strong start. Okay. Ooh. Thunder. Block for 14, we take 4. I always forget about this thing. I did that because we're going to lose it next turn anyway. For this. But now we're getting 6 block a turn from Coolant. So... Oh. So terrible. 7 should be enough, right? Don't have to use our potion here because we forgot to play Thunder. Bag of marbles. It's good. We have some great turn 1s set up. Yeah. I think we're skipping that. So good. That was a good fight. Horn Cleat, excellent relic. We got the fish, or not the fish, this thing, and then the bee guy. Hmm. 14 or 15. Let's start making sure we're generating some orbs. I don't know if we'll be able to kill these. Yes. Wow. All right. Good job. Vulnerable potion, sparkling rouge. Okay, now do we want a turbo? Wish we had another cool-headed. Ice Lance is a lot of block and a lot of damage. I think we're past the stage of the run where Ball Lightning is good. Turbo, maybe? Where are we at? Here? Turbo, rest. Shaw? I still think we're not turboing. Are we Ice Lancing? We do want to take a card here because then we can upgrade instead of rest. So we have to 47. Let's take an Ice Lance. It's a rare. It's got to be good, right? So what's this upgrade? 24, 3, no change. Do we make these better? Do we make these better? Save energy. Let's make this easier to get into play. So we're starting to get to the area where we want to be able to play that every turn. Damn. Not a great turn one. So we got to be careful. We want to play our block cards first. Okay. This guy's kind of nasty. Deal 20, channel 3 frost. 5, 10, 16. Seems good to me. Stuff. Yeah, decent fight. That's a tough hallway fight. Vulnerable is not exactly what we're looking for. None of these are what we're looking for. Yep. Yeah, glass orb's great. Not where we want to be. Wait, did we not? We totally forgot to pick up our exhaust for 2 energy card, didn't we? Yep. Yep. 10, 23. We definitely should have picked that back up, I believe. Didn't I say I was going to pick it back up? I'm just making stuff up now, maybe? Ow. I think it was correct. We should have exhausted one instead of playing the defend. Is glass work? Ooh, hotfix maybe? Now hotfix is a lot better. Because we generate so many orbs. Let's try a hotfix. Alright. Need to make sure we use a good potion here. So definitely playing that. Definitely playing this. Okay, full block. Hotfix was a lot of damage and block there. This is 4 weak for 1 days. And he buffs. We just don't want to be playing into this situation. Smokestack. Does this work off of this? Is that kind of me creating it? I don't think so. 12, 17, 18, 19 versus 21. Oh. Oh, I just turned off my hailstorm. Not excellent. Maybe we have enough damage here. Oh yeah, we got Glacier coming up. Okay. I would like to know if does this count if I hit him and I didn't draw an attack? Do I have any? I have 1 strike. Compile driver, go for the eyes, ice lance. Oh, I got shatter too. 6, 20, deal 6, 6, 12. 12 is 24. I think we can play this without killing it. And then hope to draw an attack to see if it triggers these. Yeah. He killed it too. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, do we want Scavenge back? We certainly don't want a Momentum Strike or a Beam Cell. Do we want Scavenge back? I don't think so. I was just lamenting it earlier when we had all that other crud in our deck, but now Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think we want it back. For this guy? Nah. We certainly went to rest here. We hope to create a creative AI on turn 1. We don't want to play this because we wanted this. We should have done that for more cards, but some terrible plays going on here. We could take this eventually if we have creative AI in play. $17, $19. Do we want to draw Ice Lance next turn? Maybe. Okay. So we have 5. Certainly this. 1, 4, 5. Seems good to me. Okay. Take a little damage there. X 8 going to 9. Let's use this. Damage. Okay, we are not making a ton of progress here. Okay. $14, $8. Whatever. Damn. Taking 27, 14, and 8 is 22. I think that's okay. Take 5. Okay. Okay, and this, I have subroutine, right? So these are all free. We weak you. We double weak you. We channel. 31, 21. We don't quite full block. Yeah, we need to become powerful much quicker than we are. There's a defrag. So 9, so we need to block for 22. Alright. Ow. Okay. We go to 3 with this. I don't know if we're winning this. We have to get really lucky on these chaoses. Nope. You know what we could have used in this? One of those turbos. Is there any chance anything here saves us? 8. So we need 5 and 27. Nope. Not quite blocking. Not quite killing. We just die. Yep. That's disappointing. We had some interesting stuff going on there. We just didn't do enough damage. So, not sure where our mistake was. Let's take a quick look here. Capacitor, as it turns out, would have been excellent, but Go for the Eyes was pretty good. Chaos was good. That was fine. Yes, this card was fine, or this relic was fine. Charger up. Yeah, none of those look like things we should have taken. Sure. Took a lightning rod over. Maybe chill is better there, but that does less damage than lightning rod. Upgrade that. Compile driver over storm. Maybe that was a mistake, but I felt like we needed a card draw. Strike removed. Maybe at this point is when we should have like said, hey, we're starting to see more of the create stuff and gone into some of the like create card or status effect issues. Because we could have picked up Flat Cannon 1 or Compact, right? Yeah. Yeah. Could have picked up a Turbo or a Boost Away even. Maybe we should have done Buffer instead of Creative AI, but I feel like Creative AI was fine. Flat Cannon, right, if we had gone the exhaust route. Enchanted Chaos was, I think, pretty good. I don't think we had a better choice there. Got a Cool Headed and a Gambler's Brew, which we misplayed the heck out of that Gambler's Brew. We mirrored our Chaos Plus. I don't think anything else there. Yeah, I think this hurt us. Scavenge being removed. I kind of waffled at the end of the run whenever I wanted it, but I feel like we should have taken that Scavenge. And I almost feel like the Hologram 2 was good. I think second Lightning Rod was okay. Maybe double energy. Certainly if we had taken the Where was it? I forget. What's it called? Tempest here. We should take that. Take the double energy. Could have got another double energy or a darkness. Didn't take the darkness because it felt like we moved through orbs too quickly. Cool-headed upgrade I think is good. Boost away could have taken if we had gone this route, the create card route, but I don't think so. Horn Cleat, excellent relic. Picked up Ice Lance over Ball Lightning Turbo. This is maybe the mistake I made. At this point, I think it was fine where we were at, but I feel like maybe this Turbo we should have realized, hey, we're still missing a little something. We know the Knowledge Demon is kind of tough for us. We need to be able to play some expensive powers, still be able to do other stuff. Maybe if we're more familiar with this, like we know we're going to get the -1 energy buff because we can't block enough. We rethink this better if we're just thinking harder. Upgrade that. This upgrade is suspect. I think maybe this should have been a rest. Yeah, I think we're good there. Yeah, I think Hotfix was fine. Hotfix did quite a bit, even if we did misplay it. We could have picked up Scavenge again here, and I think we should have. I think we were just kind of tilted a little from misplaying it so hard down here. Chose Rest. Yeah, maybe this upgrade is fine. And then we just didn't get there. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back next time with an Ironclad run. Take him to, I think we'll be going to, yeah, number 3, 25% less gold from enemies and chests. So we'll be a little poorer. Maybe that'll make us rethink shops. So, all right. Well, thanks for sticking around.